Welcome to the detailed review channel. In this video I will be reviewing this wax warmer that I love to death. This is not a sponsored video. This is just me reviewing a product that I purchased, I loved, I used a lot. So as you can see, it is a gorgeous wax warmer slash night light. I saw this on Amazon. That's where I purchased it from. I just saw it. I read the reviews. They were pretty much, most of them were positive. I decided to purchase it and I really like the way it works. I have used it a lot. I have had no problems with it. But I'm showing it in the dark because I wanted you to see how it reflects the light in your ceiling if you have it in an open area. Currently it's in a shelf, so it is reflecting light so beautifully. It is gorgeous, and perhaps you can have a prettier stand for it than I do. This is what it looks like in daytime, just as pretty. So if you're thinking, well, this stand looks vaguely familiar, well, it is because I spray painted this cookie container. It's empty. Because I wanted a white stand, and I have not had the time to research the stands that I want, so I decided to just do a temporary one. So this is it. I'm just spray painting it. Basically, it's a tin can, and the reason why I chose this tin can is because this is where I dump the wax. When the scent is all gone, after you've used it multiple times, you want a place to dispose of your wax, and that is how I dispose of it. So it's like a stand slash wax disposal, and it is large enough that it can hold a lot of wax. Now, it came in this box when I received it. Simple, straightforward, nothing to see here. That was the manual. So this is the manual, the user manual, and it just tells you how to set the knob for the timer, because it has a timer. If you can see that black cord back there in the background, yeah. So that is the most useful information there. This is what it looks like. You can tell that I've been using this item, guys. I literally just grabbed it off my shelf and I was like, let me talk about this. You can see some candle wax on the surface, and I have melted candle in it because I was using this before I decided to make this video. It comes with a cord. It's a 2-prong cord, and this is the timer. You can set it to different times. It has all that useful information on the back. The timer, you can set it from 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 hours. It's a 1.5 meter cable. It tells you the temperature is 50 to 350 degrees C, and etc. It is a candle warmer and an oil burner, and it is made of stainless steel. And that is the on button at the bottom, and then at the top is the timer where you can set how long you want it to stay on before it switches off by itself, which is super awesome because if you fall asleep, it just goes off by itself and you're not worried. This is what the other end of the cord looks like, and it plugs in right there. By the way, even though I was using this candle warmer, and the candle is still liquid in that aluminum bowl, the bottom part of the warmer is actually, it never heats up. Okay, so you can still handle that. I don't advise it because you might accidentally touch the actual body, but the bottom part does not really get super hot. So you can handle it with your bare hands. I do not advise it though, because I don't know, maybe I have higher tolerance for heat. I don't know. So if you, that metal bowl comes with the wax warmer, and if you put too much wax, you can accidentally get wax into that part where I'm just cleaning, but it's fine. It doesn't ruin it or anything. It might cause discoloration, but yeah, you want to use less wax than I did here. and the body of it feels like ceramic and then stainless steel at the bottom. So I think that the cap and the bottom part is stainless steel and the body is ceramic. The part where you can see the candle, the light, that part is glass. It is very pretty, especially when it's dark. So usually I put my wax. Okay, you're supposed to put wax into that bowl and just place the bowl on top. You switch it on and it melts your wax. It's flameless, which is amazing, right? Typical wax warmer. I did not have candle wax like the cubes, so I cut up my candle because I don't burn candles anymore because I don't like the flames and the fumes and the soot that it causes. So I cut up all my candles, and this is how I use them. I just literally cut them up, put them in a Ziploc bag, and I take them out of the Ziploc bag and place them in here. So I just switched on the wax warmer. It is at the, what is this? I can't see that. I think that is the 2-hour mark that I put it on. And it's just gonna melt your wax. It melts so quickly that you don't have to wait for a long time at all, especially if you increase the temperature. So what I'm doing here, when I was lifting the lid, I was trying to show you guys that sometimes when you try to lift the lid, you might accidentally tilt this metal bowl, and that was how I got wax onto the bottom of the bowl, into the ceramic area. So be careful when you lift it. Don't lift it, don't like lift it forcefully, just be careful. So this wax is already melting, but the bowl is still cool enough to touch. That's what I'm showing here. It's really it's really cool because you can melt your wax without having the flames, especially if you have kids around. And the metal and the ceramic does not get super hot. Like, you can still touch it. That's why I'm touching it, to show you guys that even though the wax is almost melted, I can still touch it, which is pretty cool. It does get a little bit warmer later on, and it begins to feel hot after some time, so keep that in mind. It's also awesome that it has a lid. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but the part where you can see the light is glass. It's like painted glass, and then the lid have holes. So there's no glass over there at the top of the lid, and obviously you need the holes there to get the scent out, right? So yeah, it's open. Now these are the temperature ranges. It goes up to 300, and you can put it as high as you want. I think I put it on 300 from what I just saw, and that was why it melted so fast. It's a very pretty wax warmer. This is my favorite wax warmer out of all the wax warmers that I've ever used. This is the one that I like best. I also like how decorative it looks. If you can figure out a way to hide your cord so it does not look, you can't really see it, you know, perhaps use tape that is the same color as your walls or your shelf or whatever it's sitting on. You can hide the cord and it will look really, really pretty. And at night it can serve as a night light. It feels like it's etched glass rather than just painted. It's just gorgeous. Also, if you want to do what I do, you can find a tin or some kind of container that is pretty enough to serve as a stand, so that when you are done with the wax and it no longer has a scent, you can just dump your wax into the container, so you're not walking across the room with warm wax. Obviously you can wait until your wax cools, but it's more difficult to clean. But yeah, this is it. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in my next one.